The 6th of February is the day when Manchester United supporters all over the world pay condolences to those souls who lost their lives in the Munich Air Disaster in 1958. Lest we forget. The Munich Air Disaster cost the lives of 23 people, including 8 Manchester United players and 3 long-serving members of the club staff. And here is a rendition of the 60th anniversary of the aeroplane disaster.
We've arrived in Munich. Well, I arrived this morning by the train, 5-hour train journey, and we're actually in the area now. Whole gang of us, place is packed. What time is it? 12:31, so we're expecting the festivities to start in about half an hour's time or whatever. It's like being outside Old Trafford. The place is absolutely crawling with Reds. If we go to the left, yeah, there's the German memorial that they put up, the local people at the time. Oh, really? Yeah, do you see that? Yeah. What's the Manchester Platz was done by the English?
Munich, by Munich, and
yeah,
the joint operation. Yeah, the joint operation.
Okay.
Yeah. If we go around the corner, there's the locals.
So what, the plane went down here somewhere?
Yeah, this is the point.
On this is the point where it went down?
Point, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's where it stopped.
It's really nice to see the locals into the spirit. There's a lady out there hanging up a flag with "Thank you, Munich MUFC." Yeah, the locals are taking the opportunity today to come out and show their colours. There's somebody here. It's from the village of Trudering. Again, wonderful gesture. Chopper.
Yeah.
From Dorf Trudering.
Yeah, Trudering. Yeah. Schützenverein.
Was?
Schützenverein.
We found a real true Bayern Munich fan, and Chopper, our representative, is going to go over and interview him.
Ja, was machst du hier?
Das ist sowas interessiert mich überhaupt, alles was mit Fußball betrifft.
Ach so, alles.
Und da ich ja auch England, ich bin 66er Jahrgang, ich bin 66 geboren, also England Weltmeister geworden.
Ja, okay, ja.
Mich interessiert alles im Fußball, ich bin Bayern-Fan und trotzdem interessiert mich das alles, was im Fußball so Geschichte geschrieben wird.
Okay.
Und das ist ein guter Anlass heute hier teilzunehmen.
Was meinst du bis jetzt hiervon? Ist ja erst mal früh jetzt hier, oder?
Ja, das ist umso früher, umso besser.
Ja, gut.
Uns erwartet ja noch allerhand heute hier.
Ja, schätze ein paar Tausend kommen.
Ja, und dann noch die ganze Prominenz von Manchester wahrscheinlich und von Bayern München.
Ja, den ist irgendwie Mengen.
Und wie gesagt, es wird ein schöner Tag. Ja. Zu einem Anlass, 60 Jahre.
Ja, genau.
Also da bin ich froh, hier zu sein.
But there's a legend with us today. It's Ambrose. He is probably one of the biggest Manchester United fans which you're ever going to meet, and Ambrose is actually the only person I know that saw Duncan Edwards play football, and Paddy's going to interview him.
I'm not going to interview him.
He's not going to interview him. Somebody's got to interview him. I'll interview him. I'll interview him. Ambrose, when did you get into Germany? Was it last night? Did you get in?
Yes, yesterday afternoon. Yeah.
And how many of you came down?
It's a bad driver.
It's the bad driver. It's the farmer. Have you seen the state of his car?
There were 10 of us from the Devon and Cornwall branch.
Yeah, but what I really want to know is, you saw Duncan Edwards play football.
I did, yeah. 26th of September 1957.
And tell us what you can remember of that day.
I remember Duncan Edwards was just strolling around because that was all he needed to. It was a 6-0 win.
But, a 6-0 win?
Yeah, but Billy Whelan and David Pegg were the ones that impressed me that day.
Really?
Bobby Charlton, I think, wasn't even a reserve. I'm not sure. Because he was still up and coming.
Ambrose, you're a legend, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, there's a wonderful tribute here from the supporters club in Malta. Malta is the oldest Manchester United supporters group outside the UK. Beautiful banner, beautiful.
All right.
Founded in 1950. Yeah, here we are. we're probably about 5 minutes away from the first event, which is going to be a German umpire band blasting away. Let's have a look around and see the crowd gathering.
On that freezing cold afternoon in the heart of Bavaria in Germany, there was an estimated 3,000 Manchester United fans which had gathered from pockets from all around the world.
Dear friends and supporters of Manchester United, very welcome in Munich. Dear Ed Woodward in Manchester United, I hope the stadium will be sold out at that special day for you. Dear Mr. Dawson, dear Dennis Irwin, my dear ladies and gentlemen and friends of football. 60 years ago, at 3:04, when the aircraft taking the Manchester United team back to England from the European Cup quarter-final in Belgrade crashed at this place, I was 2 years old. How could I know it, that the unbelievable tragic events of 6 February 1958 would one day closely connect me personally with Manchester United? Manchester United became a reference point in my life as footballer and as chairman of Bayern Munich. Manchester United were and are more than wins, defeats, titles and lost trophies. Manchester United represents unconditional devotion, great joy and deep mourning.
One cold and bitter Thursday in Munich, Germany, 8 great football stalwarts conceded victory. 8 men will never play again who met destruction there. The flowers of English football, the flowers of Manchester. Mad Busby's boys were flying, returning from Belgrade. This great united family are masters of their trade. The pilot of the aircraft, the skipper, Captain Thane. 3 times they tried to take off and twice turned back again. The 3rd time down the runway, disaster followed close. There was slush upon that runway and the aircraft never rose. It plowed into the marshy ground, it broke, it overturned, and 8 of that team were killed when the blazing wreckage burned. Roger Byrne and Tommy Taylor, who were capped for England's side, and Ireland's Billy Whelan and England's Jeff Ben died. Mark Jones and Eddie Coleman and David Pegg also. They all lost their lives as it plowed on through the snow. Big Duncan, he went to with an injury to his brain. And Ireland's brave Jack Blanchflower will never play again. The great Matt Busby lay there, the father of this team. 3 long months passed by before he saw his team again. The trainer, coach and secretary and a member of the crew. Also 8 sporting journalists who with United flew. And one of them was Big Swifty, who we will not forget. The finest English keeper that ever graced the net. Oh, England's finest football team, its record truly great. Its proud success is marked by a cruel turn of fate. 8 men will never play again who met destruction there. The flowers of English football, the flowers of Manchester.